People who would rather talk about Greta Thunberg than dead aid workers have been talking about Greta Thunberg. Yesterday, they were probably talking about Dawn French. But are they ever going to apologise, or to go back to a theme in the last hour, for their full-throated support of everything Benjamin Netanyahu has done long after it became clear what his intentions were? Of course they're not. They'd rather talk about Greta Thunberg. But the alternative to talking about Greta Thunberg was not talking about dead aid workers or starving children. The alternative was not to talk about it at all. And always in danger of letting the perfect be the enemy of the good. Perfect world. Well, there'd be no killing in Gaza. There'd have been no October the 7th atrocity. There would be no need for aid, let alone a blockade of aid. But we don't live in a perfect world. So we live in gradations of imperfection. And in a less imperfect world, journalists would be allowed in to Gaza. In a less imperfect world, these children would be fed. You wouldn't put the prison guards in charge of the care packages, would you? In a less imperfect world, that would be an obvious thing to do. So, 3 a.m. local time yesterday morning, the boat was covered with white foam, which the media in Israel said was non-harmful paint used to obscure it during boarding. Make of that what you will. They refused to turn around, and soldiers used paint which is not harmful or dangerous to stop the boat violating the blockade, the blockade that stops people from delivering aid to Gaza. The activists said they were prepared and had all practiced for this, and one of them described the deployment of this paint as them dropping chemicals on us. I don't know, because we haven't been able to hear from them yet. We for a while didn't even know where they were. And inevitably the Israeli government tries to turn it into a propaganda victory, saying it was Instagram activism and the show is over. Ignoring the historic blockade, ignoring the consequences of it, and encouraging people instead to sort of laugh at the notion of the celebrities being transferred to Gaza through humanitarian channels.